Hello, welcome to Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Katya at your Coronado Library. Let's get started. Hello everybody, and how do you do? How do you do? Yes, how do you do? Hello everybody, and how do you do? How do you do today? First the boys. Hello to the boys, and how do you do? How do you do? Yes, how do you do? Hello to the boys, and how do you do? How do you do today? Back to everyone. Hello everybody, and how do you do? How do you do? Yes, how do you do? Hello everybody, and how do you do? How do you do today? How are you all doing? Hi, Kate. Well, I'm here with Tipster, of course. What is the tip of the day for families? Let's see. Singing with your little one can play a powerful role in helping to support their brain and language development. Songs introduce kids to new words, sound patterns, and more, and this helps develop listening and comprehension skills. Thank you, Tipster. Without further ado, let's reveal the theme of the day. Ready? We left off at letter K. Which letter will it be today? Da-da-da-da! What letter is this? Can you see it? Oh. Technical difficulties. Yep, that's the letter L. And L is for lion. What sound does L make? L, L, L. Can you think of any other L words? Lollipop, lobster. What else? Listen, love. Lucy, a very special girl who watches Preschool Storytime. L is a great, great letter. Now, speaking of Lucy, and because Tipster gave us that really great tip about singing, I thought we could sing a song with Lucy's name in it. Ready? Put your shoes on, Lucy, don't you know you're in the city? Put your shoes on, Lucy. It really is a pity that Lucy can't go barefoot wherever she goes. She loves to feel the wiggle of her toes. Can we sing that again? Ready? Put your shoes on, Lucy, don't you know you're in the city? Put your shoes on, Lucy. It really is a pity that Lucy can't go barefoot wherever she goes. She loves to feel the wiggle of her toes. Okay, so let's start with our book, The Lion and the Mouse. And this is by Jenny Broom and illustrated by Nata Noj. And of course, lion starts with the letter L. Once upon a time, a great and mighty lion and a hungry little mouse. It was a hot day, and the lion lay sleeping under the sun, stretching out his paws, when up crept a little mouse. Above the sleeping lion was a bush bursting with berries. The little mouse looked at the berries hungrily. Little starts with the letter L too, right? A little mouse like me wouldn't wake a great and mighty lion, thought the mouse as she scurried across the lion's back, then down his leg and leapt into the air, reaching for a berry. Feeling a tickle, the mighty lion awoke with a roar. Can I hear your roar? And trapped the mouse beneath his paw. How do you think the mouse felt then? I'm sorry, squeaked the little mouse. I didn't mean to wake you, but the berries above your head look so juicy, and I am so very hungry. And the lion crouched down to look the little mouse in the eye. I know what it feels like to be hungry, he said. And he helped the little mouse reach the juiciest berry on the bush. Oh, he listened and helped him out. How nice. Thank you, said the little mouse. One day I shall be happy to help you in return. Ha, scoffed the lion proudly. I can't imagine a mighty beast like me ever needing help from a little mouse like you. The little mouse just smiled and scampered away. That very night, 2 hunters walked into the jungle with a net that was big enough and strong enough to catch a lion. The hunters set their trap and slipped back into the darkness. prowling through the jungle, the great and mighty lion was snared by the hunter's trap. He roared and roared. Okay, guys, roar and roar. Roar, roar. But he couldn't get free. Who could help him now? What do you think? In the morning, the lion was woken by a nibbling noise. It was the little mouse who had heard the mighty lion's roar, and she gnawed and gnawed until she set the lion free. The lion felt ashamed that he had laughed at the little mouse. I was too proud to think that a little mouse like you could ever help a great and mighty lion like me, but I was wrong. Please forgive me, said the lion. And from that day on, the lion and the mouse were the best of friends. The end. Do you like that story? I hope so. Now, L is for love too. So let's sing one of the best songs that deals with love, Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink. Ready? Oh, Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-a-doo, I love you. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-a-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-a-doo, I love you. Excellent. Do we know any other words that start with L? Laugh. How about look? Yes, why don't we get out our glasses, get out your glasses and our book, because we're gonna sing a song that has the word look in it. Okay, ready? Here are my glasses, here is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book, and I read, 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 and I look, 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 and I take off my glasses and close up my book. Can we do it a little faster now? Here are my glasses, here is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book, and I read, 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 and I look, 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 and I take off my glasses and close up my book. Okay, now let's do it slowly. Ready? Here are my glasses, here is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book, and I read, 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 and I look, 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 and I take off my glasses and close up my book. Great job, guys. And of course, that's a Laurie Berkner Band song. Okay, I cannot be doing preschool story time where I am without telling you that the library is a word that starts with L, right? So I'm going to tell you an oral story about what happened at the library. You're not going to believe this. One day, a chicken strolled into the library, right to the librarian's desk. And do you know what the chicken said? And the librarian was so surprised and said, oh, must be a great reader. So she went into that library catalog and looked up some books for the chicken and checked out a book about mermaids and some scaredy squirrel, and the chicken checked out the books, tucked them under her wings, and walked right out. Well, it wasn't more than 2 minutes later that the chicken came back into the library and returned the books at the book drop and walked back up to the librarian's desk. And the chicken said, and the librarian said, wow, this chicken is such a voracious reader. So she rolled up her sleeves and dove right into that library catalog and found the chicken some books on Fancy Nancy, unicorns, the whole Harry Potter series, and Pinkalicious. So the chicken checked out the books with the library card and tucked them under her wing, even some on the beak, right? And went out. Well, it wasn't more than 1 minute later that the chicken came back again and returned all the books, went back to the librarian's desk and said, and the librarian was aghast. This chicken was the best reader she had ever seen. So she said, okay, I'll find you even more books. And you know what book she found? She found the chicken Christmas DVD. She found the chicken biography on Harriet Tubman, a book about making friendship bracelets, a book about taking care of a kitten, an encyclopedia, the Fancy Nancy again, Pinkalicious, so many books, Fly Guy. And that chicken could barely carry all the books after checking them out and putting them in a beak and under its wings. And the chicken went out, but this time the librarian said, I'm gonna follow that chicken and see where the chicken goes. So librarian followed the chicken out of the library, down the street, up a hill, up another hill, around the bend, and then through the bushes, the librarian could see the chicken was at a riverbank with a frog. And the chicken was holding up the books to show the frog. And you know what the frog said? Read it, already read it. Okay, I hope you liked that story about the library and the chicken. And thank you so much for joining me for Preschool Story Time. Let's sing the ABCs. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Who remembers what marmalade is? It's like jelly. Ready? Here we go with our goodbye song that helps us with opposites. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say goodbye as fast as you can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say goodbye as slowly as you can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say goodbye as quietly as you can. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say goodbye as loud as you can. Goodbye! Oh, I can't hear you. Okay, one more. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say goodbye as nicely as you can. Goodbye, everyone.